And welcome back to the Mad Dog Chilli Farm. We just had a couple of days here. We've got all done what we wanted to do. I'll show you what I've been doing up here. Got the grass cut. So everywhere that I can get with the mower now, I've done. That's all cut. And I've been in the compound with the dogs because we modified the fence back up here. Took a post out and we've put a temporary bit of fence across so that I can get in there with a car. There's a bit of fence adjoining the compound, which was the old chicken run. We've took a post out and cut the actual fence right out, but a job for another day is to take all the fence out of that used to be the chicken run. But, Tina's been doing the ivy. I'll show you that in a minute. And yeah, we're just packing up now to go back home. So I'll show you up here what we got up to yesterday. There was fence along here, bits of wood on the bottom we've still got to take out. So there's fence along there, there's fence along there. We've taken all of that out, and if you can see down there, there's a bit more fence. We're going to take that out. And then the plan is, where this fence is along here, where the cow field is, in line with that we're going to put the polytunnel. This is the junk pile. So when I get that fence out up there, then I can get in here with a flail mower and get all this chopped down. So you can see behind me the field. I went out, that was the very first bit I did with the flail mower. I don't know if you can remember a few videos back. That was a couple of weeks ago. It started sprouting up and getting shoots. Wasn't getting out of hand, but after I did down by the tree yesterday, I came back up and just ran over this a little bit. It took me about just over half hour. So that's all done. The flail mower's actually going quite well. There's still more bits falling off the bloody thing. Now we've got all the long grass done, because we was asking quite a lot of it. Although the bloke did say that it would cut 1.5 meters, it was 1.5 meters and it was quite dense and it's been very slow going. Now it's all cut down, we've got like hay down here. So once that's dried up, dispersed, blown away, does whatever it wants to do, because we've got no need for it. Then I can go over it again, close the flap on the flail mower, and then that'll help the knives chop it up a bit finer, and that'll give the grass a chance to mulch down into the field. Once that's done, I'm going to go over it again, make sure everything's tight, and I will be doing a bit of a review just on that particular flail mower, because it's not been the best. You know, we spent quite a bit of money on it. It's done the job, but every time we've used it we've had to bolt something back on or tighten something up, which I know it's made in China, but if you can afford the real deal, I'd go for it if I was you, because I think the idea is good, but they've scrimped and quality control is out the window. There's no quality control whatsoever. But other than that, we've got the grass cut. So that's that done. Tina's done that ivy. I'll show you that. I think I've got some drone footage of that. And yeah, then we're probably going to go and have a little drive around the field and show you all that. I think we're going to let the dogs off and see how they carry on. But they've quite enjoyed having the grass cut, although it's quite funny seeing dogs run through long grass because they keep jumping up and down and, oh, where am I, sort of thing. But they're getting to explore it a little bit better, and they're getting in all the nooks and crannies and that. So we're going to go into the main field now and see what the dogs make of it. So I've got some drone footage flying around here. What I'm going to try and do, I can't guarantee it, so it might not end up on the film. I'll try and put in the polytunnels, because we're talking of putting a reservoir at the end here, digging a nice big hole, line it with a pond liner and catch as much rainwater as we can over the winter, because we're going to be using quite a bit of water on the old chilies through next year. We've got some tanks we're going to put on the end of the garage. We've got 2 tanks, we'll probably buy 2 more. They're 1,000 litres, so that'll be 4,000 litres of water, but I can see us using a fair bit more than that. So the plan is to have a reservoir at the end. In post edit I'll try and put that up there so you can see it, where there's going to be a polytunnel, potentially where we're going to put a second polytunnel, and then down in the corner of the field there behind the back of the house, potentially where there's going to be an organic swimming pool. That's if I can work out this program, so it might not end up on the film. It will. I'll persevere. But anyway, let's go for a little drive and see what we can see. There's Tina's handiwork down there. You can see the ivy's gone off the wall. There's still more to be done, but we're having a bit of a job getting it off at the minute. Don't know where they've gone. Oh, they're over there, look. So this field is one that I've cut twice now, so it's actually quite low, but I will close the flap next time and possibly try and get it a bit lower. See if we can find them. They've gone into the woods, they're hiding from us. I can see movement. Let's go around the other side and see if we can cut them off. This is the bit I cut yesterday around here. It's actually looking quite good now. There was a lot of hay, a lot of long grass. See if we can spot them coming through here. It's a bit dark around this side. Oh, there's a dog. And there's another dog. And there's a Tina. We're just trying to keep her off the lead at the moment, because she is the nightmare one that runs off. Ludo, because he's as scared of everything, he doesn't bother. So last time Tina brought her out on the long lead and let her off when we was over this part, and she was quite good. Come back when she was called, and she's off the lead altogether now, so we'll catch up with them and see how they're getting on. So far so good.
Well, I managed to keep her away from the edge. She keeps coming when she's cold, but then she's tired, so...
You're alright, Ludo, aren't you? Hey!
That looks like really heavy-duty hose pipe.
Yeah?
That's wrapped around all that bits of wood. I'll have to get in there and find the end.
Cool. Ludo!
I'll still be a lot happier when we've got that shaman bit fenced, but for as long as she keeps coming.
Yeah.
It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. Living in a dark, clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes, real love, we thought. But it was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on wire, reckless it seemed. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. I had no reason to complain. I didn't have the dancing on wire. Yeah, we were dancing on wire.
So that's it for this week's instalment of the Mad Dog Chilli Farm. So yeah, we are making progress. It is slow progress, but nonetheless, it's all heading in the right direction. Yeah, so we're going to come back sometime next week, bring some more tools. We've got to put a bit more fencing down the front because Tina couldn't get into all the ivy because there's quite a bit of like a bush that's got out of control, but the fence doesn't go all the way to the house, so obviously if she'd pulled all that out, the dogs would be up the road. But so next week we're gonna put some fence in, fix the fence to the house, chop all the hedge up so that's all clear, so that when Dad's ready he can come over and we can knock a hole in the wall and put a new door in it. So that's that. We've got the chestnut tree over there which Tina chopped some more branches off so they're not tapping on the roof. That tree is going to come out eventually. When we do that I don't know. We might leave it till winter when there's no leaves on the tree and you're not having to clear all those up either. So yeah, it's all looking good so far. It's been bloody hot again and yeah, so we're just loading the trailer up now. We're going to make our way home, check on the chilies that are in the greenhouse and the polytunnel, give them a bit of water. It wasn't supposed to be quite so hot this last couple of days. And Tina said sort of like 25-26 degrees. Yesterday when I was going round it said the car was about 32 degrees, so Tina was working in that in the full sun. But, so yeah, they'll all be droopy and in need of a bit of water. So the sooner we get home and get those sorted out, the better. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in this next coming week. Yeah, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up. That all helps this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell button so you get notified of it every time we do an upload. And from me and it's bye for now.